Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. We're at it again. We're back in Riverbend Springs. Playing some more Farming Simulator 25. How's everybody doing? So, I've got the bale picker upper thingy, whatever you call it. And I'm going to pick up all these straw bales that I made out of this oat field here. We are all about the bales today. And they're multiplying. We got a lot. That's not a straw bale, but I'm gonna come back and I think that's a hay bale actually. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Can I see it on here? Yeah, that's a hay bale. Okay. Yeah. Good morning, Twitchy. 1 is the loneliest number. It's a little weird, but you know. Yeah, I'm all by my lonesome today. Bill is on a cruise. He is not here today or next Sunday. So yeah, he went on a cruise. I don't know which way he went. I don't know if he went like on a tropical cruise or if he went on like an Alaskan Canadian cruise or what kind of cruise. I'm assuming it's probably a tropical one. I would assume. I don't know for sure, but I would assume it's probably tropical. Oh, man, these bales are face throughable now. Some of them. Not all of them, but just some of them. Oh no, my load is full and I've got 2 more bales. 3 more bales. Well, I'll have to come back. I'm gonna go offload these. All my hazards. Jesus, that horse scared me. Bad horse. It was you, wasn't it? Bad horse. You scared me. I'm driving by and as soon as I drive by, it's like, so. You hear cows too? I don't know why these cones are here. I mean, it's like they don't want you to use that drive, but I totally use it. I've ran over the cones before. There's nothing wrong with that drive. I don't know why they put the cones there. Life for Puxatawny Phil is no piece of cake. He offers weather reveal dessert to replace exploited groundhog. What? A weather reveal dessert. Oh, Puxatawny Phil predicts 6 more weeks of winter. He saw his shadow, guys. Oh, drats. So it's PETA that wants to get rid of Phil. Puxatawny Phil. Not our Phil. Because they say it's, cruel? I don't know, that's weird, but not really cruel. I mean, he probably lives like a king, right? I'm not against a dessert. I mean, I mean, if they introduce a dessert for Groundhog's Day, I'll go to the grocery store and probably buy one. You know, give me that groundhog's cake. I'll take it. Wonder if I can push this back without knocking it over. totally. Ooh, gotta put this down before I come out. Otherwise, that little prong right there hits the edge. And I may start loading them from this end. I think I'd have more clearance. Have more clearance. So, a nice little toy went on sale. You know, we've been wanting a telehandler. The how do you say it? Manitou? 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 It went on sale. See? Manitou. There's it went on sale. Couldn't pass it up. Needs a paint job. You can tell this was on the used sale list because it needs a paint job. A lot of the stuff that I bought on the used needs a paint job, and that one certainly does. But I've already made a mix for the cows with it, so it works fine and dandy. See, I think I've got 3 down there, and then a little mini stack over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Let me go get those down there, and then I'll come back for that stack later. I'm not going to use this field for anything right away. Today it's not really about the bales. We've got more bales to pick up, and then we're going to get into expanding some of the fields that we purchased, that we got. And I picked up a couple more. Probably shouldn't show you on the road. I'll wait till I get down here. Over hill, over dale, we have hit the dusty trail as those caissons go rolling along. For it's high, high, he in the farm field artillery. No, you can't make it a farm song. For it's high, high, he in the farm machinery. Yeah. Da, 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 da. For one, that field there, we're going to make that one field. And I need to check to see what that other field up there is in. So I think I can clear some trees and tie that field in. That one, really want to kind of go around with the MacDon today too. Because we bought a lot of areas that are kind of grassy, like this one, right? Oh, I can't see because of the trees right there. And then there's some grass around this field here, and this is another one we're going to work on. Not where I meant to go. There is a grass belt here. I'll wait till I come back to get that one, because I'll probably come back and wrap it. But it's totally, there's the, what do you call this? The shoulder is wide enough to run the MacDon over it. Make some more grass bales. And turn them into silage, maybe. No cruising field today. He's on a cruise somewhere. I'm gonna say he went to Aruba. I don't know, so he might have gone. I mean, I would say when you say you're going on a cruise, your first thought goes to tropical. So Aruba, Bahamas, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. I'm gonna say he probably went somewhere tropical, Cayman Islands, something like that, maybe. Unless, and I only throw this out there because it's out there, he went on a Alaskan cruise, but This time of year, I would think that would be really, 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 really cold. Even any time of year, that'd probably be really, 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 really cold. I don't know. I really don't see myself going on an Alaskan cruise. If I want to go on an Alaskan cruise or just check out Alaska, I will turn on the Discovery Channel or something. You know, I don't need that cold in my life. I'm gonna go if I'm gonna go on a cruise, it's gonna be tropical. Spectacular drone footage this morning, huh? What? Still didn't make my turn. Oh, I'm getting distracted talking. Oh, I'll just go this way. What do you mean spectacular drone footage? Who had spectacular drone footage? Nope, gotta go this way. Oh, I hit a stop sign. Baylor, I gotta remember where that's at, because we gotta do some more bailing. Motor bailing. Yeah, I wouldn't see Phil doing that. Unless that's what he really prefers, is like a Canadian cruise where you go see more snow and ice. I wouldn't see Phil doing that. I bet he's in the tropics somewhere. Hey, he was supposed to turn right there. Look at the perspective you are using. You've lost me thoroughly, Twitchy. Is it because I'm in this out of vehicle view? I use this one quite a lot. Jeez, that horse is scary. Can we go in cab? I can drive in cab. Oh, it looks like I'm following the machinery with a drone. Oh, okay. Huh. Alright. Wasn't there a drone mod for 22? Didn't somebody bring in like a drone mod? It's not, I don't think they have it for 25 yet. See, it clears the roof that way, but when you eject the bales, watch what happens. See the prongs in the front? They tilt up. The only downside to this roof is when you try to come out, barely clip it, just like that. Alright, I'm gonna shut this off right here and go grab the baler. Find it. Ooh, there it is. The trains are rolling. Alright, so just from a matter of perspective, there's our new yard. Here's the field we were in. It had oats in it. We harvested it. Probably gonna take the oats and put them up. There's our goats that we bought. So this is that field that I'm sitting beside. This field we bought, it had sunflowers in it. We put some soybeans in it. And then we bought this grass field. And we already had this grass field, so we're going to merge those together at some point. But we bought this grass field, cut it. I've got to bale it and then wrap it. And then probably going to try to merge these together. I would try to attempt to do this one. Only problem with this one is, number one, there's a cliff right here on the south side of that field. And this is the one that has the telephone pole in the tree. They did not fix that with the 15 update. It's still there. I was kind of hoping that they would fix that. I wonder if that's like a joke to them, having a telephone pole in the tree. I don't know, but it's still there. And I swear this sign used to say like Maplefield on it, or Mapleville. It doesn't anymore. Like this little community up here, was this like Mapleville or Maplefield? Am I just crazy, guys? Didn't this sign have like that writing across the top there? Did they get in trouble for having that on there for some reason? It's not there now. I'd have to go back and look at some of my previous videos to see. Hey, Joe. Yo, Monday. Thanks for the raid. Hey, good morning. How's it going? Didn't this used to say like Maplefield or Mapleville or something like that? Am I just nuts? Am I just crazy? I'm pretty sure it did. Ooh. Oh, that's the VR. Never mind. I was like, new tractor. Nope. New game. Only on meta, though. Going good, Joe. How's your day going? Flea market. Barber shop. Oh, they're open too. Wish you could go in and get like a haircut like in Grand Theft Auto. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think this is Maplefield or Mapleville or something like that. But it doesn't say that on the sign anymore, so yeah, I'd have to go back and look at my previous videos. Maybe like the first look video when I'm driving down the road. It's one of those things like, you know, it's the fruit of the loom thing all over again. You know, they say they never had one of those, what do you call the things? The fruit things that has this in like a bugle looking thing. But you swear the logo used to have fruit thing in one of those cornucopias. And like they had fruit in a cornucopia. You swear Fruit of the Loom, that was like their logo. But it never was, apparently. So, I don't know. I swear that said like Maplefield or Mapleville on it. But it doesn't anymore. I don't know why they changed it. If it did. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. So the tree with the power pole is right there. There it is. See the power pole up there? It totally sits atop a tree just to the southeast of field 14. And nobody knows why. Nobody knows why that power pole is there. You know what I need to do? I need to load up the test map and see what happens if you cut the tree. Do you get, maybe it's like a bonus thing? They give you money or something? That would be nice. I'd take it. And maybe the pole disappears, but I'm afraid if I cut it in here, then we'll just have a floating telephone pole. I don't want that. So, this is a no plow zone there. So yeah, and two, you know, we still have this pretty steep cliff back here. See this? So most likely can't do a whole lot with this. We can get rid of that. And get rid of this little barn here. That get rid of the pole maybe? Nope. The pole is still there. It just sits atop the tree. It's so weird. You think they would have, like, caught that, you know? Ooh, I wonder if we can hide it with the hide objects mod. Challenge accepted. I don't know. That's something I'd have to test. Because some of it might not be collidable. If we did that, we could, technically we could cut these trees and plow these two fields together. But we'd have to leave like the cliff area over here. And then just go to this field. Or do a massive smoothing job and smooth all this out. That'd be fun. Alright, let's turn on. We did 2 inroads, looks like. So 2 automatic. We need to change that to 5 meters because that's the width of the MacDon head. That adjust. There we go. I may have to change that angle. Lines back on. Actually, no, that looks about right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's the way it went. Good question about hiding it with the hide objects mod. I mean, I think the pole itself would be, you could probably get rid of that, but I don't know about the like the transformer on it. So I'd have to test that out. You know what? I'm in single player, and I'm alone today. So let's go find out if we can get rid of that pole. Save the game. Quit the game. It's funny how my screen freezes for you guys over there. I'm gonna see. I've been on the loading screen, but it takes a second to get there. Career, we'll go all the way down to that one. And we'll make sure that I'm going to turn that one on too, but we want to make sure that map object hider is on. Okay. We'll see if we can hide the pole while I'm waiting. 7:26 a.m. somewhere. Yay. Time for my morning coffee. AKA Dr. Pepper. Okay, so I found I don't know if you guys have seen them or not, but they have the blackberry Dr. Peppers. I found one in the cooler thing at the store. So I grabbed one. I tried it. It was okay. It was weird because it did taste like blackberry. Honestly, it was like kind of like a Dr. Pepper Dimetap. You guys remember Dimetap? Like the berry Dimetap? You remember the cold medicine you used to take when you were a kid? Had that blackberry kind of taste to it. Mix that with Dr. Pepper and it's spot on. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was different. I don't know that it'll be a regular thing. I could see it, you know, being something different to do, but yeah. All right, let's see. Let's go buy that land. Question is, which land does it sit on? Well, I'll buy that one. And yeah, we'll go ahead and buy that one. Gotta be on one of those. Ooh, gotta run. Wait for the train to go by. Or cross it with the gates still down. Don't do that in real life, kids. It's dangerous. From this day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running. I might turn my traffic back on. I kind of miss the traffic a little bit. Not so much when they get in the way, but... There goes the mail. Okay, so there's the tree with the pole in it. Question is, can I climb this tree? You know what? I may need to tell a handler. Wonder which one of these has the longest reach. Well, we just bought the Manitou. We'll try this one. I need to buy some type of thingamabopper to go out the front. Give me a little extra boost. Probably a forklift. That's not 3 point. Let's go on the front. So you can tell the difference between the Manitou telehandler that I purchased. This is a new one. See how nice and painted it is and new looking? Mine looks like it's seen better days. Now, I could probably paint it, you know, and repair it, but yeah, I like the wear and tear. Makes it look like it's been used, you know, and that's the goal, is to have equipment that you use. So let's see if we can get up there. Hopefully this has got a long enough reach on it. Here. See which tree? That tree right there. Hopefully this will get me up high enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out of the third person view there to do this. Climb this like a fire truck. What we need is a fire truck with a ladder on it. There's the pole. I need to come forward and to the left, just a hair. Whee! Beacon. Oh, can't keep it on. I gotta. That's a setting you have to change. I forget you have to change that. Come on, get up there. Where's another train? There's the pole. Looks like I need to go right now. Let me see if I can get out here on the edge of the fork. There it is. Right there. Alright. Let's see if we can hide this thing. Utility pole. Yes. Is it gone? Is it all gone? Ah. I think that did it. I think it's all gone. So if we cut this tree... I don't own a chainsaw. Oh no. Ooh. I'm gonna say that that did it. That's all gone. So I guess it'll work. It was straight up from there. I don't see anything left. I think we may have solved our problem here, guys. So, let's save that just for the fun of it. And we'll go back into our map. Okay. So let's take our telehandler down there. Or up there. Now I can turn my beacon on. It should stay on. I wonder how much it would cost to smooth all this out. We'd have to get rid of a ton of trees first. Whoa. There it is. I'm trying to walk out on this fork here, but it's really hard to see. There it is, I see it. Can I hit it from here? Yeah, we don't want to get rid of the tree, so I think I'm hitting that limb there. Utility hole, yes. We did it. Whee! How do I, okay. Yep, that did it. So Trent, buddy, if you're watching, we have solved the problem of the telephone pole. Now the next problem is what we do here. because this little pathway that comes up here, there's nothing else out here, I don't think. There's a field on the other side of this. Yeah, there's the cornfield. It would be nice. There was a shed right here. We got rid of that. It would be nice to connect this cornfield over to that field and then connect all of those fields all right here and make one field. The question is it possible? Because this is a pretty... That is a pretty steep hill right here. That we would definitely have to do a lot of smoothing on that. Don't know that, I mean, I don't know. It would take a lot of money, a lot of work, a lot of landscape work. Assuming we own all of that, right? So there's that part. There's that part. It's kind of hard to see. Let me go to farmland here. Yeah, so we definitely own all of it. If we can smooth that out, I don't know if it'd be possible, but if we could smooth that out, we could literally have this field come down here, come north of the tracks, and south of that road. We could have one decent sized field right there. This part would be no problem. This, I mean, we could literally just, you know, come over the hill and it's smooth enough that we could plow this up and, you know, plow on into the grass field down here. This really steep cliff hill right there that we'd have to basically fill in all of that and smooth it and get it even with that one. You'd have to be sure that there was nothing left in the way, so no trees, no poles, nothing like that. And I'm going to have to reset that too. And this will no longer be a grass field. I'm going to do it this one time, and then I'm going to probably go ahead and plow at least these 3 maybe together. Once we have some money again, which could be a while. Try to see if we can smooth that out. So the big game is next Sunday, right? looks good. They're going over big game day snacks and foods. They had this whole stadium of food. They had Gatorade on one side, and then looked like nachos on one side, and looked pretty good to me. Chicken wings sound good too. Chicken wings and chips and dips and chilies and barbecues and hot dogs and burgers and steaks. And there's always room for pizza. Okay, they got croissants, they got chicken wings, they got chips, they got donuts, they got berries, they got cheese puffs, Gatorade, and they're going over more. Hang on. Stand by. It's called the Snack Stadium. What they're calling it. They got Gatorade, popcorn, all the stuff I said before. They got donuts in there, sprinkled donuts. Go to the thing that's beside it. I want to know what's in that thing beside it. Yeah, go over there. Okay, that's like a, what do you call those things? You know, like the meat tray board things. I always butcher the name at work. We've had those at work before. Kind of like Worcestershire sauce. I can't say it. Charcuterie board, maybe? That's what it looks like. So it's got cheese, it's got grapes, it's got... Oh, quit cutting scenes. Stay on it. I want to see it. They keep cutting back to the anchors. Nobody wants to see the anchors. We want to see the food, man. I want to see the snacks. Charcuterie board, yeah. I've butchered that one before. Zoom back in. Aw, we're going to commercial. Okay, they didn't go to commercial. Went to another segment. They're interviewing some woman. I don't know who she is, but it might be the future Mrs. Green Arcade. Just saying. Ain't bad. One thing I like about Fox News is they show snacks and then they cut to her, and I like watching the news now. I'm a news Fox Weather Channel, you know, kind of guy now. That's kind of how I roll. You know, that's what happens when you take the music off of MTV. You know, you used to watch MTV and, you know, watch the latest hits and the music and stuff like that. That's probably why I don't like a lot of the modern music anymore. But they do play some pretty good music on Fox News, though. I'll say that. Especially on Outnumbered or The Five. Songs that they cut out and come back in with are from my era. Guess that might be just another part of getting old. You prefer to call it seasoned? Well, believe me, I've had many seasons. Twitchy, your era was 50 years ago? Wow. That's not too far off from mine. Mine was 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. Kind of my era. think that was an okay era to grow up in, though. I don't know. I like the 50s and the 60s, as you know, especially for like the music and stuff. 50s, 60s, 70s. But you know, growing up in the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s, you know, as far as music is concerned, it wasn't too bad. As far as video games was concerned, wasn't too bad. I kind of grew up, you know, started out with the Nintendo era, had the Sega Genesis. I don't know. I always wanted a Super Nintendo because I think there were select games that were only available on Super Nintendo that weren't available on the Sega Genesis. Not that I didn't, not you know, not that I disliked the Sega Genesis, because you know it was great. Sega had some really good sports games, and you know they had Sonic the Hedgehog, and you know all that stuff. But I think Super Nintendo got more of the TV/movie side of games, and a lot of those I really wanted to play. But you know they both had some of them. Sometimes they had the same games, like Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That was on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. So, but I know Nintendo had a lot of games that I wanted. They had Top Gun, they had Back to the Future, you know, they had all the Mario games, you know. And I always wanted, you know, they had, you know, a Goonies game that I wanted to play for a long time and stuff. But I had pretty much the basics. I had, you know, Super Mario Brothers 1 through 3, Duck Hunt. There was a racing game. I'm trying to remember. Paperboy. Good games. Especially for like 8-bit technology. But you know, the Genesis, it was 16-bit. So, I mean, the quality might have been better. And then eventually they came out with the 32X. Which, you know, that really didn't catch on like I thought it would. Then they came out with, you know, the other stuff, Sega Saturn and stuff like that. I didn't have a Sega Saturn or, what was the one? Sega Saturn and Sega CD was the other one. Yeah, I didn't have those. I went straight from the 8-bit, 16-bit era to, I remember when the original PlayStation came out, and it was when I first saw it, it was like, wow, it was just mind blowing. The graphics, I mean, it's just like, it doesn't get any better than this. And you had a guy, it was 3D, but you know, you had a guy with a head shaped like a Rubik's Cube, or you know, it's slightly better than a Rubik's Cube. But they had some great games. They on the original PlayStation, Metal Gear Solid, Twisted Metal, the first Resident Evil game. All of that was like just mind blowing to me. After you played all the 2D games on 8-bit and 16-bit, you know, and then it went up from there. PlayStation and PlayStation 2, got a PlayStation 3, had a PlayStation 4. Graduated up to a Xbox Series. Is it Xbox? Let's see, Xbox One Series S. Or no, Xbox One S. I don't think it was technically a Series S. It was Series X that came out after the one. And that was the last console I had, was the Xbox One S. Still have some of those. Still have my original PlayStation 3. Still have my PlayStation 4. Still have the Xbox One S. I do have the classic consoles for Nintendo, and I got a Super Nintendo Classic console. I got the PlayStation 1 Classic. It does have Metal Gear Solid and Twisted Metal on it. I think those are the main ones. I don't know if it has the Resident Evil game on it, though. Remember the Sega Game Gear? I had a Sega Game Gear. I still have it somewhere. I do still have the original Genesis and all the games that I had with it, and the Game Gear. I always wanted a Sega Nomad, and not a lot of people remember that. I guess it didn't sell well because, you know, all the other stuff had come out at that point. But a Sega Nomad was like a Sega Game Gear, except it played all the Sega Genesis games. So you could take your Sega Genesis cartridge and plug it in the back of it, and it was like a Game Gear, but it played Sega Genesis games. Always wanted a Sega Nomad. It was like, I remember seeing that thing, you know, back in the olden days of Walmart before they were like super centers and stuff. Saw the Sega Nomad. That's back when we still had cassettes and CDs in the store, and really wanted one of those. I mean, I had a full library of Sega Genesis games. But now you can play most of the Sega Genesis games on your phone. You can play them on your mobile phone. Crazy to think about. Here, I think I got it all, maybe except for one pass over here. Passing a bit. On Genesis, I had a game called Lethal Enforcers, and it had like a controller gun. Remember the original Nintendo had a gun, but this one was like a 6-shooter style gun, and it was Lethal Enforcers, so it was like you were, you know, shooting terrorists and stuff, and robbers and stuff like that. You wouldn't see that this day and time, though. You probably wouldn't see like too many gun controllers, you know. I'm sure there would be an outcry. Alright, got that done. Some trees that need to go. And they will be going soon. We'll grab the wrapper. Thinking about building another shed right here. Either there or right over here. Now the question is, where's the tractor that I used on the wrapper? Hay bales out there I gotta pick up too. So there's the wrapper. Where is the tractor? Oh, you know what? I know where it's at. I left it by the field down there. I get this one over there too. I'll come back for that one. There it is. Got some wheat in it. here soon. Well, technically, I guess our cultivator. I can't remember if I left it down here or if it's up north. It may be up north. I think that's the other mulcher over there. Cedar. Yeah, I think it's up north. I need to go get that equipment anyway. Chickens are fully fed. You have too much stuff if you can't remember where you left it. Nope. Just not organized. Wonder if these are silage yet, because I may end up selling these soon. Silage, yep, we got 2 stacks of silage that can go. Go wrap these bales. I'm gonna put my feet up though. Have you guys got baby cows yet? Yes. We do have baby cows. Well, we have calves. I don't... There might be... Yeah, you know what? I think we do have some new ones in down there. There's we got some 3 months old. Yeah, I think that's like in the still in the range of the youngest is the 3 months olds. Steelcrafter 69 or 59, sorry. Thank you for that raid. Welcome in all you guys with the raid. I'm gonna try not to eat these because I'm so close to the river. Oh, you know what? I'm about out of wrap. Better go get some. Yeah, I'm out. I'm totally out now. I just looked down there. I was like, you know, I'm about out of wrap. Let me go get some wrap. Going good. How are y'all doing today? Morning, Tomcat. Yeah, it's just me today. Phil is on a cruise somewhere. No, I don't. Guess I could look at the gauge down there and maybe watch it and see. And when that bar runs out, we'll start counting. Okay, that bar ran out. So we'll start counting from here, Twitchy. You count along with me. Oh, wait. Hang on, now that says half a bar. Or does it? Is that one whole bar? No, that's one whole bar. Okay. So we'll count from here. So here's 1, 2. That's 7, and it looks like it took about half a bar. So I'm gonna say maybe 14. No, we gotta do some more. We gotta do some more mowing before we can make more of those bales. All right. You missed the bill. What bill? A bale? Missed a bale? Oh, he's turning here. Alright, traffic back on. We gotta deliver our mail. Amazon packages coming in. Woo! Oh, we're gonna stop sign. Did I miss a bale? That was 7. I counted the 7. Green bale still over there? Get over here. Yep, there he is right there. You're right, I missed one. So yeah, this will be bale number 8, and it's past halfway down there on the little bar meter. So I'm gonna say maybe 14 bales. So that's 8. So just remember 8. We're gonna have more bales here in just a little bit. guessing from the sound of that, we do not own right of way. So we can do like one round around this field. Remember, did we buy another one? Maybe I had thought about buying another one. I know we've got one up the hill here. I don't know if it's ready yet or not. I'm gonna run up here and look at it. Yeah, I'd say that's ready. Sure does look ready to me. Did we buy the other one? Or did I dream that? Or I might have been dreaming about buying it. I didn't buy it. I was kind of looking at that one. Maybe we couldn't afford it or something. Yeah, maybe that was it. Because we only have 148 and it's two. That's 400, 225. Yep. Looks like it's ready to go though. Yep, that field is ready to cut. Wonder we don't have enough. We don't have enough silage bales to sell. Could take out a little loan. What do we need for that? 225? Is it fertilized? Fully fertilized. Doesn't need lime. What are prefab walls going for these days? Not that great. I've only got 2 loads of silage bales. Say what, we'll take out some loan and then we can mow that field and this field. Only 225, so that's not too bad. It's an asset is the way I look at it. And we'll be able to pay this right back. We can get us up to 250 here. Alright, we own another grass field. Woo! bless. Take this over here and hire it out on this other field. I'll come back and get where I've mowed here. I'm gonna put that stronger tractor on there. And I can find it. Here's one. Wait for this though. Fuel in it. one thing about mowing meadow grass is no GPS. Can't set up GPS on the meadow grasslands. Only on dedicated grass fields. We're gonna go down to one. You can always create another one later, but we're gonna go down to one grass field. We don't need all of these grass areas back in here. We can turn these into crop areas. I'm kind of leaning more towards, like, you know, wheat, barley, oats, stuff like that. But I put this bigger tractor on here because this is kind of a hill here. Bravo chick, good morning, how's it going? Long time no see. Going good. Trying to get this land ready here. Gonna be making some changes to it a little bit. Before I plowed it up, I was gonna, I don't know, we're debating on doing some landscaping over here. I'm gonna do a lot of tree work before I do the landscaping though, so what I may do is just go ahead and kind of merge these fields together. These three here at least. You got the cornfield just up the hill there, and then this little meadow area. Plow that up. Then after we cut these beans over here, we got another grass field on the other side of that. We're gonna plow all this together. So it may be just a few steps at a time, but we'll see about merging this all together here. Are the helpers still dumb? No, they're actually better than they used to be. And is bale handling almost impossible without mods? No. Bale handling is actually pretty decent. I will say when you're wrapping the bales, if you pull up to the next bale you're going to wrap and you're a wee bit close to it, you can send your other bales flying. I will demonstrate that in just a few. I'll have to show that off. And go down this last drive. I've got a few bales up the hill here. I'll go wrap those real quick and show you. That off. Let me go grab the baler. Or the wrapper, I mean. Already baled. Got the MacDon over there working on another field. Go wrap some bales. I'll show you what I'm talking about. He may be done. I may have to move him over to the next field. Probably gonna launch one of these into the woods, but okay. At least it's not the river. You don't really want to launch them into the river. They're a little harder to get out of the river. Alright, so I'm gonna grab the first bale here. Just like that. I'm going to turn the automatic drop off. You can have it on or off, it doesn't matter. Alright, so now I'm going to turn it on and grab the next bale. I'll drop that one. Alright. So, what is the saying the girl says? Gotta give it that hawk. There. I guess I turned it back. I guess I turned automatic drop back on. Grab this bale and then I'll grab this next one here. There we go. Manual drop. Hawk. Goes the bale. Oh man, did it end up in the highway? Hang on. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. It's right by the, okay, that's a good place. That's fine. That's fine. On. All right, so I'll leave this parked right here. So that's the only real bale issue that I've seen so far. There is an issue. There's one other minor issue where when you're picking them up, you know, you go to get when it's folding them back up into the stack. When you go to pick up the next one, sometimes the the outer bale pickup will phase through the bale, but it's not a huge deal. Oh, you're trying to do manual loading. Oh. See, we have the Arcusin. That's what we use. The trailer that you're using, does it have straps on it? Because you might have to put straps on. I will say the same thing when it comes to anything, whether it be pallets or lumber, or something like that. You're gonna have to strap it down, most likely. Otherwise, it will slide. Let's see. Did he finish? Yep, I think he finished. Okay. We will move him out of here. Oh, dude, I got straw bales over here too. Forgot we had these over here. I got this other field over here. Oh, it's in corn. Okay. Did they ever fertilize this? No, they did not. Field 27? Is that field 27? Well, what do you know? There is a contract for it. We'll take it. Let me go move this guy down to that other new field. Yep, got some trees here that need to go. Just because they're a little in the way. Oh, there's a train coming. They also slide off when you're stationary. Yeah, that's a thing with anything that's going to be loose like that. So bales, pallets, anything loose is going to be that way. think that's just the game. Even when you strap them down, like if we do like a really full load of like prefab walls, we can strap them down and you'll see those things like shifting around, like they're literally moving. I've learned if you hit the strap all and unstrap all and restrap all, they can kind of adjust themselves and settle down as long as they're not like too out of like pocket there. Take the straps off real quick and put them back on. But yeah, there's still that. Yeah, we could probably cut a few of these trees and expand this field a little bit. Probably right up to where the gravel starts for the railroad tracks up there. This does not look right. Like 5 meters. Now that should. Oh, a ambulance or something by my house. Guess they were just passing by. You know, sometimes they'll be going to one of my neighbor's houses or something. get this other new field done. Oh look, they stopped for the people crossing the road. Huh? Like he is still running out here. Alright, guys, I'm going to take my first break. And we'll say goodbye to YouTube real quick here. So, YouTube, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the next exciting video here in Riverbend Springs. Until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all later.